breaking news. Massive grass fires burning in North Texas right now. Homes have been evacuated, and several fire departments are working to put out those flames. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gilma Avalos.
And I'm Ken Molesino. We all watched as firefighters tried to keep the flames away from this home out in Willow Park. The fire has already burned more than 1,000 acres. I-30, I-20, and Loop 820 are all shut down in that area. Another fire, though, is burning near Highway 377 and FM 1171 between the cities of Argyle, Roanoke, and Flower Mound. We have crews at both fires, plus our Texas weather experts will explain why we are at a risk for this to happen today. But we start with Jason Allen. He is in Parker County at this hour. Jason, set the scene for us here. What are you seeing? What's going on?
Ken, we're in Willow Park right now, and we are actually well to the northeast of where the main fire has burned, and it has spread quickly here over the last couple of hours until just a few minutes ago. And as we pan off here, you can see some of these brush trucks in this neighborhood, or in the grass behind this neighborhood. Until just a few minutes ago, there was a wall of flame right where those trucks are driving. And over the last hour or so plus, we have watched it move toward these houses. Now, to give you an idea of what we're running into, the wind right now is blowing very strong away from us, and yet these flames kept creeping toward us. And as you pan back, as Russ is moving back here to the side, you can see how all of this area is burned, and it came right up against this neighborhood. So we saw people in these neighborhoods here who had their sprinklers on, who were putting some things in the car just in case. We did not see a lot of people evacuating, though. They just felt comfortable because of the wind, even though some of the flames kept creeping through here. These brush trucks knocked some of these flames here that were down, the ones that were threatening these homes the most. We have seen some spots start to spark up and flame up again over the last few minutes, but at least for now it looks like the brush trucks here have a handle on things as this fire continues to push to the east this afternoon. Ken and Gilma, and Dan, I think, has been covering the other fire for us up to the north. Dan?
Yeah, Jason, and they've turned the corner here in Denton County near Argyle and Flower Mound. Many crews that were fighting this fire actually heading your way now to start aiding the fire in Parker County. In just the past couple of minutes, as we were getting ready to go on air, 1171, as you can see, the cars maybe moving behind me have started opening back up. We're still waiting to see what's going to happen with 377. Make calls here in just a minute. At this point, the smoke has stopped billowing behind me that we've seen for the past several hours do so. It did grow to a very large 200-acre fire at one point. The winds, of course, very strong in this area as well. They're constant and gushing at high miles per hour. About there was a large area, plain about 4-foot tall grass that caught at one point. It was spreading very quickly towards some homes. Fire crews were able to knock it down. It only got to be about a quarter mile from a housing complex, so nobody ever directly threatened by this. They tell me now, fire crews, that the fire is completely contained. They have a few crews sticking around to knock down some hot spots. They don't want to leave anything to be questioned here because of how strong the winds are. Any ember could easily pick up and start a fire elsewhere, so they want to make sure everything is out at this point. But as I mentioned, a lot of the crews that were fighting this fire have left. They are on their way to Parker County to help the efforts there. Reporting live, Dan Haggerty, CBS 11 News.
All right, Dan, thank you very much. And in case you didn't already know, much of North Texas was under a red flag warning today. For that, we want to bring in our chief meteorologist, Scott Paget, to explain exactly what that means. Scott.
Still under a red flag warning until 6 o'clock. All the counties that are indicated in red for very dry conditions, low relative humidity, and winds sustained near 15 to 25 miles per hour and gusting up even higher than that. You're probably focusing on Parker County, that is indicated in yellow right now, and that is because there is a fire warning in effect until about 5:45 because of the evacuations and because of the fires continuing to burn in parts of Parker County. So that's what we've been looking at through the day today. As we take a look, the smoke continues to travel its way down towards the south and the east through Crowley, all the way down through Navarro County, or to the northwest of Corsicana. That's where the smoke plume continues to move. We can show you, though, on our Viper radar, some of the smoke from some of these fires. Meteorologist Jeff Ray has been covering them, and as you can see, just southeast of Weatherford, that's one fire, also down near Willow Park. Second one near Aledo. Also, you can see that smoke going down towards the southeast, and also up just above the county line, as you can see, south of Paradise. That's where we have another one burning right now. All of that smoke traveling its way down to the south and east because of our winds that are sustained out of the north to the northwest. And look at that smoke all the way down through parts of Elvis County. We're very dry here in North Texas, but we have some rain on the way. I'll show you when we have some much needed rain coming up.
All right, we'll see you then, Scott. And of course, we're going to go back out to Parker County in less than 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. That's when the Parker County Emergency Manager will join us on the phone to update us. For right now, though, be sure to download or update our CBS DFW weather app to keep the forecast at your fingertips. You'll be in the know when your area is under a red flag warning.